Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's the home opener of this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball next on the show.
Leading off for San Francisco, the right fielder, number 1.
Gregor Blanco is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around.
In the second spot tonight,
Alan Hansen, the next to bat. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Nope, off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Here's the pitch. Weak chopper up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Top of the first, just getting started here at Miller Park. Grounded to first. Smoke fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder
in there, 0-1. Harold, you take a look at the
Cain.
Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Matt, this has been one of those up and down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
3-2.
A fastball that just misses inside. Full count. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ballgame.
Left fielder
Christian Yelich is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
batting third.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a fastball just a bit high. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust it back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch. We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score as well. And he's safe. Here's Justin Smoke now, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. In there, and it's 0-1. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Shaw rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. So stepping in. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled straight back. 3 runs already home here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hansen arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So striding in, Curtis Granderson. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Standing in, Mike Moustakas. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop. At the plate, Jose Iglesias. He brings a stellar batting average into this one, just shy of 380 on the season. In there for strike one, 0-1. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side. Here's Buster Posey now. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Soft liner towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. Now to the plate, Gorkys Hernandez. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. The 0-2 delivery. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Granderson on the move. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. Runners on the corners now with one man gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Line toward the alley in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. Coming to the plate now, Joe Panik. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back in standing. Looking to minimize the damage here. In there, 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Yelich going back at the track, and it's gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gregor Blanco. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit in the air to center field. Kane on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hanson moving to his left. 1 out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Heading out toward shallow right. Blanco moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Christian Yelich. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Line drive to left. Hanson is there, and it's a 3-pitch. Digging in to try it again, Alan Hansen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
35,
Brandon Crawford is at the plate, and he checks.
Crawford.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get down out there. And this will score the run from second to make this a 5-3 game now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. He reached on a single in his first try. On the ground to third. There's one. On to first, and Posey has bounced into a double play.
The first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue. At least one more batter. Ready for another chance? Gorky Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit the other way out toward right field. Granderson is under it, and that's the third out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Travis Shaw
sends that one out of play for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And a rather easy first out. Here's Justin Smoke now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Number 10, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Brad Miller. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Hansen will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Stepping in,
right
Curtis
fielder,
Granderson.
18,
He singled his last time up.
Granderson.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. High in the air out to center field. There to take it now is Kane as he puts it away for the first out. Here's Joe Panik. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Joe Panik.
And that misses inside 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Now, it's not always about velocity. There's some Hall of Fame pitchers that didn't throw that hard, but they made a living with that pitch.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Down the third baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in, Gregor Blanco. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swinging a looper to left. Here comes Yelich. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. Alan Hansen the next to bat. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Lifted in the air out to left field. Yelich is under it, and that's the third out. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Back to him on the mound, and this is taken for the out. In now. Jose Iglesias. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. In the air out toward right field. Over a bit is Blanco, and he's got it now 2 away. Digging in now, Stephen Vogt. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. To say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game. Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing. I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Kane is after it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Here's Buster Posey now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing by Posey, and this one's on the ground to short. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Lorenzo Cain, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Blanco ranging forward. 1 out. In is Christian Yelich. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Travis Shaw. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hard hit ball to second, but right there is the second baseman, and that. Digging in once again. Gorkys Hernandez 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Gorkys
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's got to get out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Hitter, Pablo Sandoval.
Pablo Sandoval comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, Matt, he's thrown less than 50% first pitch strikes to hitters in this game, and you just can't survive and think you're going to pitch deep in ball games with that percentage.
Now a flare out toward right center. Coming in on it is Kane. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Joe Panic. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Justin Smoke. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Drilled to the right side. Panic with the dive. He's up with it. The throw. Hey now. Ready for another chance. Brad Miller. He comes in 0. Jonathan Scope will move into
hitting for the Brewers. Number 9, Jonathan Scope.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Comes into play here at 273. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Keon Broxton will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Panic's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Nope.
Up high, 2-1 now.
2-1.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Way out in front. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chopped in front of home plate. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gregor Blanco. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. The high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Now batting,
Alan Hansen, the
fielder,
next to bat. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll start things out here in the bottom.
the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
And a fastball is in there for strike 1.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and he's retired 1 away. Stepping up now. Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Sam Dyson. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Liner towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
22, Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Hansen coming in. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Striding in once again, Brandon Crawford. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he's ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he's able to hold up.
2-0. And now a pitch on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. Here's Buster Posey now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Hit hard up the middle. And another base hit as this is through into center, and they're in business now to start the 8th. Here's the first.
Now batting, first baseman, Brandon Belt.
So
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 52.
Danny Valencia will get a chance. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit in the air to right field. Broxton's on his horse. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he is in there. Digging in to try it again.
Center
Borges
fielder number
Hernandez.
7.
No hits in
Borges
3 tries so far.
Hernandez.
He's struck out once. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1. Show him something on the outside half. He swings. He's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Heading after this is Broxton in to score, the runner from third. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. Number 53 will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning.
Up next for the Giants, second baseman
Joe Pennick is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike from the belt. Kicks and deals. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Stepping. Number 54 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Number 54.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. In comes Broxton. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Travis
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Panic is there, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Justin Smoke now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Hunter Strickland.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for San Francisco.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 60.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no one will track it down.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Right fielder, Keon Broxton.
First offering on its way. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate. He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
A little low. It's 2-2.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off it.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Keon Broxton becomes out number 2 this inning. On the ground up the middle, and Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit. Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the inning. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same.
And the throw is in time to get him. Now in the box, Gregor Blanco. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Gregor Blanco.
In the air out to left. Yelich is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Alan Henson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The batter, number 35.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And now for the second batter in a row, this is in the air out to left field. Yelich is there, and how about that? Striding into the box. Manny Pena. He'll be the one to number 54. Enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit. So stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. And another foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Just hung in there on that one. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Derek Holland comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ryan Braun will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. He'll enter play right at .333. 1 home run and 7 driven in. On to first, and that's your ball game. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Evan Longoria. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player.